Sha-na-na-na-na-na-na, 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 sha-na-na-na-na-na-na. They're tuning in, they're turning out. The I.P.A. Polka Show, without a doubt. So turn it up, we'll lay it down. The I.P.A. Polka Show is back in town, singing la 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 lay. La 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 lay. Hey, they're tuning in, they're turning out. The I.P.A. Polka Show, without a doubt. It's the I.P.A. Polka Show. Let's go.
To mnie listów nie pisała, Anielciu, czyż ty już o mnie zapomniała? Anielciu, napisz mi długi list, napisz mi długi, 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 piękny list i serce swoje w niego włóż. Napisz mi długi, 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 piękny list i serce swoje w niego włóż. Anielciu, przyjdź do mnie wieczór do ziemianki. Anielciu, ja nie chcę znać innej kochanki. Anielciu, najdroższe serce me, najdroższe serce, serce, serce lubi me. Anielciu, jak ja kocham cię. Najdroższe serce, serce, serce lubi me. Anielciu, jak ja kocham cię. Dobrze wiesz, że kocham ciebie. Anielciu, będzie nam dobrze tak jak w niebie. Anielciu, napisz mi długi list, napisz mi długi, 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 piękny list i sercem swoje w niego włóż. Napisz mi długi, 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 piękny list i sercem swoje w niego włóż.
I second it.
Well, good morning, everyone, and happy Sunday morning to each and every one of you. And thank you for tuning in to the I.P.A. show on WPNA. And, usually I'm sitting on the end. Today I'm kind of like the lunch meat in the middle of the sandwich here. So I'm going to pass it to my right.
So by the top of the bread or the bottom of the bread?
Don't go there.
Yeah. Hey, good morning, everybody. It's Dennis Mikolajewski, I.P.A. Director, welcoming you to an I.P.A. Polka show on WPNA Radio.
And also in the studio today, this is Dan Mateja, I.P.A. Director. We're glad to be here with you on this great Sunday morning for the WPNA edition of the I.P.A. Radio Show. And behind the controls is none other than the president of the I.P.A., Mr. Rick Rizzuto, running the show today. As usual, doing a great job on the controls. We're going to be telling you a lot about polka music, things that are going to be happening in the future. We're going to be talking a little bit later on. We're going to tell you about an event that occurred this past weekend that was a huge success. We'll get to that a little bit later.
Two-day event, actually.
Two-day event, yeah. We'll tell you about that a little bit later on. Opening the show today was Lenny Gomulka and the Chicago Push. And, of course, Lenny, a Hall of Famer originally from Chicago, was in last weekend and performed at the warm-up dance on Saturday night and did a great job. And we'll tell you a little bit about how that went a little bit later on. So right now we're going to get back to some more music, Dennis.
Yes, we have our new Hall of Famer, Stash Galunka, in the CD player. It was great seeing him out last Sunday as well. Had a great time. And thanks for his daughter Michelle and wife Sue for bringing him out. They all were there and had a great time. A lot of smiles on their faces, which was great to hear.
Yeah, it was nice to see him talking to all the people that came up to him.
Yep, absolutely.
Yeah, smile ear to ear. It was great to see him.
Yep, so it was great to see Stash and the rest of the family. So let's do one off one of his CDs called Take Me Back.
Please, oh, take me back on all my knees. For you to hurt me, hold me, scold me, darling, take me back. Weź mnie nazaj, jak się proszę. Byłem dla cię niewierny. Proszę ciebie, weźmie cię nazaj do siebie. Take me back, I beg you please. Oh, take me back on all my knees. For you to hurt me, hold me, scold me, darling, take me back. Weź mnie nazaj, jak się proszę. Byłem dla cię niewierny. Proszę ciebie, weźmie cię nazaj do siebie.
Hi, this is Dave Musil, owner of Four Seasons Heating, Air Conditioning, and Plumbing. Are you tired of wondering, will that old furnace make it through another winter? Is your furnace constantly breaking down? Let Four Seasons bring the comfort and peace of mind back to your home and cut your utility bills by 40%. Call Four Seasons today to receive this special offer. Furnaces from $17.95. Plus, we guarantee to beat any quote by $500. So call today.
For all the right reasons, call 866 Four Seasons.
Four Seasons Heating, Air Conditioning, Plumbing, and Electrical is proud to be a Chicago-based, Polish-owned company. Call Four Seasons today at 1-866-4-SEASONS, 1-866-473-2766. And be sure to mention that you heard this ad on the I.P.A. Polka Show.
Okay, well, as all of you know, January is National Polka Month, and all of us here on the I.P.A. are so excited. We have actually 4 big weekend events that are taking place between January and March, I think.
March, correct.
March, right? And so we're really excited about that, and we're going to be talking about all of them on this show today. But I'd like to throw it over to Danny so he can tell you about the event that went on last night in Ennis, Texas.
Yes, and last night in Ennis, Texas, there was a big event sponsored by, or produced, I should say, by one of our latest trustees in the Polka Hall of Fame, and that is Danny Zapatol from Texas. And he runs a band called Check and Then Some. And actually, this was kind of a joint celebration, Laura, because they were celebrating January's National Polka Month. Mm-hmm. They were also celebrating the fact that Danny and his band, Check and Then Some, have been around for 20 years performing.
Wow, 20th anniversary.
Absolutely.
Awesome.
And then they were also honoring the latest Hall of Famer from Texas into the Hall of Fame, and that is none other than Carl Finch of the Brave Combo Band. So that took place last night in Ennis, Texas at the KJT Hall. I know it was a great time. We've heard from some people. They said they had a great time out there. So we just want to thank Danny and all the folks in Texas that came out to support January being National Polka Month.
Our friend Teresa Parker is involved in that too, from the Texas Polka News.
Absolutely.
She's a wonderful friend of the I.P.A. as well, right?
Right,
yeah.
Absolutely.
All right, well, that's exciting. All right, so today, actually, if you would like to get your dancing shoes on, Patrick Henry is presenting a dance featuring the famous and fabulous Ample-Airs, and that's taking place at the Glendora Banquets. And the music goes from 2 until 6. It's $10 at the door. Of course, Mary's Kitchen and Stanley's Bar is always open. That's today, 2 to 6 at Glendora.
And we've got the Ample-Airs and a CD player, one with Roman Travers on the vocals, one called Ijalala.
Na piknik i wszystkie kuzyny. Mama, tata, wali buźcia, tak jak poprawimy. Chodźcie wszyscy na ten piknik, bo wnet minie lato. Przyjdzie jesień, będzie zima, nie zważajmy na to. Ale chłopaki grają, no. A się siekiera ugotuje. Tak skocznie grają i idą do bary. Come on Frankie, come on Kasia, come on everybody. Pije wódkę, pije piwo, tak jak wielki pan. Pan funduje dookoła, bo nie pije sam. Hey! Ale chłopaki grają. Landa piękna jak laleczka, tak nam tańcowała. Chłopcy na nią spoglądają, bo ładne nóżki miała. Lala teraz za mąż wyszła i nie lata samo. Już siadajcie na pikniku, bo jest teraz mamą. Yes sir, yes sir. Thank you. You know, I wrote the song for my wife. I realized that 40 years ago I wrote that song. I dedicated that song to her.
All right, that was the fabulous and famous Ample-Airs with Roman on the vocal, one called Ijalala, real classic tune. Hey, right now it's time to say thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We would like to extend our deep appreciation on behalf of the entire I.P.A. board to everyone that came out last weekend and made our big weekend here in Chicago, celebrating January as National Polka Month such a big success. Started out on Saturday night, right, Laura, with Lenny Gomulka over at Polonia, and we had a great crowd. Everybody was entertained, Dennis, right?
Yeah, it was amazing to see. I don't remember seeing Polonia that filled. I think a lot of the comments, even throughout the bar and throughout the dance hall, was when they did their anniversary dance, which was a complete sellout. But this was just like a good old-fashioned polka party that we really haven't experienced in Chicago.
I understand people were parking on Archer Avenue. That's what I was told.
Wow.
The parking lot was completely filled.
Yeah,
up.
I came a little bit later, and I was in the last row.
Such a great buzz
Yeah.
in the room, you know. It was like that old feeling. It was so great. In
Right.
Polonia, of course, their food, they're always great hosts and hostesses. So everyone loves coming there. I mean, the out-of-towners, that's so nostalgic to them.
Yeah,
you know?
we would be remiss if we didn't mention, of course, we appreciate all the local Chicago support and all the folks from Chicago that came in, but we did have a big contingent of people that came in from out of town. We had people there from Canada, Michigan.
Yeah, I got it right here. Indiana, Wisconsin, Michigan, Ohio, Pennsylvania, New York, and Canada.
Right, and Lenny sounded terrific, didn't he, guys?
Did.
Oh my
Spot
gosh,
on.
he
Yeah,
was so
absolutely.
energized.
And you could tell, it's obvious that the band's feed with the crowd, because the crowd was up, and then you can just tell with his facial expressions and everybody in the band, they were just ready to play. And I think he went about 45 minutes overtime.
Yeah. When you get that
And-
kind of response,
right.
you want to play, right?
Yeah, absolutely. It was just like a good old fashioned polka house party almost. It wasn't like we were at an event. It was like we were in somebody's home and just having a great big party.
And also Les Kapusinski was in to
Yeah.
get his award the next day for the Joe Uzyak Award.
Yep.
And of course, he took a million pictures. There, if you're on Facebook, you'll see. If you
I'm
missed it, you missed a great bash.
I'm still going through them. Check the website. They're going to be on there. Some are there. I'm still working on it.
Yeah, so then on Sunday we moved on to the Glendora House where we had our annual, or 48th I think it was, annual parade of bands, and we had 8 Chicago bands performing. Everyone did a great job. We had so many compliments from the people that were there. They all enjoyed it. Once again, a full house at Glendora. I didn't see any empty tables when I looked around most of the day. So
What was really cool about it is that we started around noon, and it was filling in, and then the I.P.A. tribute band actually ended the night, and there was still a good portion of the crowd was still there at 8 p.m. So that's a good a tribute to where our band lineup kept the people there, and
Absolutely.
and they were there for a good 7-8 hours, really enjoying the variety of polka music that our Chicago musicians
We'd like
provide.
we'd like to thank the bands and help me out, guys. Windy City Brass, Polka Generations, Freeze Dried,
Key Strauss
Music Company,
and Polka Confetti.
D Street,
Tri-City,
Tri-City.
Drive.
Polka Generations.
I said that, and the tribute band.
Right.
I
Did you
did
get all
it. There
eight?
was 8 of them. I got them all.
And once again, we thank everybody that came out and supported it. Everybody that was there, I'm sure to a person, had a fantastic time. If you didn't come out, folks, please consider coming out next year, because this event, I think, is just going to grow and grow. We've got some special things planned for next year. I think we're going to strongly consider having Mr. Gomulka back, if he will, indulge us, of course, as he always does a great job. But put it on your calendars, of course. January is National Polka Month. It's always that third weekend in January. And always come out to polkas. Live polkas are the best, aren't they, guys?
Absolutely.
Yeah, and the one thing, not to get really ahead of ourselves here, although it's the 49th annual, which would be next January, but that's going to be the kickoff of the 50th year of the I.P.A.
That's correct.
And we're really going to go all out for this 50th year, so that's a great way to start in the month of January, our 50th anniversary for the I.P.A. So
That's right. And there's a couple of people I'd like to thank, not only, like I said, all the staff at Polonia, but also at Glendora Banquets. Always great people to work with. And as well, we'd like to give a shout out to our very own Johnny Casino Kravich, who set up all the band equipment and took care of all that, which is a lot. And, you're there all day. Also, Steve Kaminsky helped mix down the bands, as well as Danny O, who helped out with that as well and gave his drums for the day. And also, Danny, thank you for helping mix the bands. So between all of you, everyone sounded great. And we're very, very proud of the entertainment. Thanks, everyone.
also, since you're thanking people, that we had some people that volunteered, or not shouldn't volunteer, donated gift baskets. Kathy Blazonczyk and the folks at Bel Air Enterprises were gracious enough to donate a basket. Pat Stanek donated a basket as well, along with John Mikrut, one of Chicago's finest. He donated a basket.
Chicago's finest what?
Chicago's finest police officer.
You have to say that. Our people in internet don't know what he's fine about.
I'm not going there. Hi, John. Anyway, along with Rick, Laura, Christy, Linda, they all donated baskets. So thanks to everybody, and to everybody who helped out with the raffles. John Recruit helped out with a raffle. Maria Dipiotic helped out with raffles. Let's see who else that wasn't on the board that helped out with raffles. But anybody, thank you very, very much for all your help.
If we've missed anybody,
yeah, I apologize for that. Yeah, but yeah, it was everybody banding together and working together, and it made for a great day for all of us.
And we hope this is gonna get bigger and better and stronger every year.
All right, let's get back to some more music. What do you say, guys?
Sure.
Huh?
I've got Polka Generations in the turntable. They did a fantastic job. Played 7-piece on Sunday. Did a great job. We won one called Angel Face.
There was a pretty girl, and all the boys would say she looked so sweet and always oh so gay. She always laughed and sang throughout her happy day. The boys all called her Angel Face. She had the cutest smile and had big dimples too. Her hair was brown, her eyes were big and blue. Her lips were so divine, shade of deep red rose wine. The boys all called her Angel Face. Here we go. Wherever she would walk, the girls around would talk that only she could make the boys agree, for she's the only one. The boys would sing that song, the one they all call Angel Face. Now that my song has come down to the very end, you wonder who could be this lovely one. She's always full of life, none other than your wife could have the name of Angel Face.
When you need to place your trust and confidence in a funeral home in time of need, turn to Ed Tilka. Ed is committed to your complete satisfaction and prides himself on the quality of service and dedication to your individual needs. He will ensure that the arrangements you make meet your wishes. He will explain the value and benefit of all available options. He offers an unequaled selection of services not available at many other funeral homes, such as assisting with your family's travel accommodations for the funeral, as well as access to our grief management library and licensed grief counselors at the 24-hour Compassion Helpline. He does this because providing your family with peace of mind is his top priority. Ed has over 20 years of experience serving in the funeral industry and is the manager and director at Ridge Funeral Home, 6620 West Archer Avenue on the southwest side, and now Mallett's Funeral Home, 6000 North Milwaukee Avenue on the northwest side, a member of the Dignity Memorial Network. Contact Ed at 773-586-7900 or 773-774-4100.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we have a bit of sad news that we need to share with you at this point. We'd like to extend our deepest sympathies from the entire I.P.A. to the family of Peter Hidicek Sr., who passed away this past Monday. Our sympathies going out to Pete and Leona, his son and daughter-in-law, and his entire family. For those of you who know Pete Hidicek Sr., I don't need to say anything more. For those of you who didn't, Pete died at the age of 99. And I personally have known Pete probably my entire polka life. When I was a young child coming out to Polonia Grove, I remember Pete. He was always there, always came out to polkas. Him and his late wife, Florence, always supported polka music. They were active members in the I.P.A. for many, many years. And people from East Coast to West Coast knew Pete in polkas because Pete and his family would always travel out to the East Coast for all the festivals. You'd see him at Seven Springs. You'd see him at Pillar Polka Bration. Of course, you'd always see him in Chicago at Bel Air Days. So our deepest sympathies go out to Pete and Leona on the loss of their dad. And our friend, Pete Hidicek Sr., he was a great guy.
And he lived a full life. I mean, he was literally at the dances Saturday and Sunday.
We saw him Sunday.
Yep.
Well, as well, he attended our last I.P.A. festival in Buffalo.
Yep.
And he was there to the end. And then Sunday, all of his out-of-town friends got to see him. It was beautiful.
I can honestly say that you couldn't keep Pete away from a polka dance.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, so we're going to miss him.
He's going to be missed.
We will.
Also, we'd like to mention our sympathies going out to the family of Hank Rubalewski, who passed away this past week. So our deepest sympathies from everybody here at the I.P.A. go out to his family as well.
Okay, let's do a song off of that new EFO recording. It's called The Rest of My Years, Accordion to Eddie. I love that. That's very neat. And the song is called I Had a Beautiful Time.
Especially for Pete.
It was there you invited me in. We spent the wee hours dancing to your favorite polka music sound. We talked about what we both have been needing, discussing our ups and our downs. I had a beautiful time holding your heart next to mine. I poured out my feelings while you poured the wine, and I had a beautiful time. If I seem a wee bit uneasy, you really size me up right. There's somebody at home still waiting, and she's probably been waiting up all night. I can't say I found any answers, but you listen while I rattled on. And you've been a beautiful lady, and you kept me from being alone. And I've had a beautiful time holding your heart next to mine. I poured out my feelings while you poured the wine, and I've had a beautiful time.
Hi, this is Dave Musio, owner of Four Seasons Heating, Air Conditioning, and Plumbing, and I want to guarantee you a breakdown-free winter. Did you know that a dirty furnace costs more to operate and can lead to higher utility bills and untimely breakdowns? Now is the time to schedule your Four Seasons Furnace Tune-Up and save $50. A Four Seasons Furnace Tune-Up includes a 30-point inspection, complete cleaning, and we calibrate every component of your furnace. So call today.
For all the right reasons, call 866-4 Seasons.
Hey Laura, do you know what time it is?
I think I do. It's time to wish our Polka family in the I.P.A. still not, because it's their birthday. All right. Actually, starting off yesterday was our treasurer, Linda Nevierowski's birthday, so happy birthday, Linda. On the 22nd, Anne-Marie Matusek, wife of our Hall of Famer and I.P.A. director Mike Matusek. Also, Jimmy Piatańczyk, father of our other director, Keith Piatańczyk. JP. Diane Pukala and John Davis are celebrating their birthdays on the 23rd.
That's CB John? CB John from Ohio.
And on the 24th, Matt Vasilevsky. And on the 25th, go ahead, Dennis.
Okay, we've got Craig Musalik, Hall of Famer Walter Maduja, Bill Dombrucki. On the 26th is Laura Bethke. And on the 28th, our good friend Shara Hyman and Ray Canoza. That's the
from
dentist
Canada.
from Canada, right?
Yeah, Dr. Ray.
Dr. Ray.
Well, happy birthday to all our I.P.A. members.
Have a spectacular birthday celebration. All right. How about we talk about our next exciting event coming up, guys?
Buffalo
Festival of Polka Bands. This is the second annual one, sponsored by one of our directors in Buffalo. That's Lori Urbanchik. And festivities will start at 6 o'clock and go to 12 a.m. And there will be special guest appearances by some of the Hall of Famers. And the bands will be by the Buffalo Concertina All-Stars, the Buffalo Touch, the News, the New Direction Band, Focus, Rare Vintage, and Special Delivery. And the admission will be $15, and for I.P.A. members, it's only $10. There are no advance tickets, so just get to the door in time to get your table, and we welcome you to join the I.P.A. It's $15 only to join, and for an extra $10, you get one of our great T-shirts. And that's going to be taking place at Potts Banquet Hall, and that's at Clinton and Rossler Plaza, 41 South Rossler Street in Buffalo. And if you would like to get a reservation for a table of 10 so that when you get there you have somewhere to sit, do call our director, Lori Urbanchik, and her number is 716-675-6588. Once again, that's next Saturday, January 28th at Potts Banquet Hall.
And just a reminder, there was a lot of information there that any and all announcements that we make today are all available on our website, IPApolkas.com.
Yeah, and I just want to once again remind the folks at home that that's the third event in January that's sponsored by the I.P.A. celebrating National Polka Month. So we're so pleased about that. We have our
That's right, Illinois, Texas, and New York.
Absolutely.
You know what? That has a little bit of an international flair too, because we're right on the border for Canada. A lot of our Canadian friends come on down, so it gives us our little international flair there at that dance as well.
That's right.
Although I shouldn't say that because we had over a dozen Canadians in Chicago last weekend.
Yeah, we had a northern invasion.
That's right. That's all right.
It's a good northern invasion.
We love it.
All right, we're going to get back to some more music. Right now, it's Polka Hall of Famer Dennis Poliski and his Maestro's Men with a vocal by Polka Hall of Famer Mr. Jackie Libera, one called the Two Hearts Polka.
Rozwija się róża, podajże me podaj. Rączkę do ołtarza, podajże me podaj. Podali się ręce, ksiądz im dał ręce, te księdza oczami. Zalała się za nami, te księdza oczami. Księdze jego mością rozwija się mi ręce, se związała i ja nieszczęśliwa. Ziem ci ślubowała i ja nieszczęśliwa. Wiosnę nuci, już ci się dziewczyno. Panienstwo nie wróci, już ci się dziewczyno. Nie wróci i wrócić nie może, a serca złączone. Lud rzucone może, a serca złączone.
When you lose a loved one, the last thing you want to worry about is whether the funeral director you choose will personally attend to your needs with compassion and detail. Jeffrey Andrzunas and his staff at the Richard Midway Funeral Home care about the people they serve. Honesty, straightforwardness, and fair pricing are just a few of the traditions at the Richard Midway Funeral Home. If and when the time arises, whether it be today or perhaps you are thinking about prearranged funerals, call Jeffrey Andrzunas at 773-767-1840. That's 773-767-1840. The Richard Midway Funeral Home is located at 5749 South Archer Avenue in the heart of Chicago's Southwest Side. For thoughtful, sympathetic peace of mind, contact the staff at the Richard Midway Funeral Home at 773-767-1840. There is no obligation.
All right, and in staying with that, January is National Polka Month, Bel Air celebrates the Lucky Lottery Dance. And this is an annual dance sponsored by the Blazonczyk family, and it's taking place on Sunday, January 29th. And the music will be provided by Jenny O and the Windy City Brass. And that's all taking place at the Glendora House. And the admission is only $10, and everyone over 21 years old receives a free instant lottery ticket. So you might be a big winner. So come on in and celebrate with the family at the Lucky Lottery Dance. It's only $10 at the door, and food and drinks will, of course, be available.
And then starting off the month of February is the big Illinois Polka Fest number 29, the 29th annual Illinois Polka Fest, taking place February 3rd through the 5th at the Hyatt Regency in Schaumburg, Illinois, and that's 1800 East Gulf Road. It's going to be featuring some of the finest, if not the finest, Slovenian polka-style bands in the country. Jeff Pecan is going to be there from Cleveland, Steve Meisner from Wisconsin, Bob Dozak from right here in Illinois, Eddie Rodick from Cleveland, Klanick and friends from actually all over the country, Jack Taddy and the Taddy Bears from Pennsylvania. There's world-class accommodations if you'd like to stay, and there's going to be CD sales there as well. If you're interested in more information, you can call 847-605-1234. Once again, that's the Illinois Polka Fest, 29th Annual Polka Fest, February the 3rd through the 5th at the Hyatt Regency right here in Schaumburg, Illinois. Tickets are only $45 for a 3-day pass. So make sure you go out and attend. You're going to hear some really good Slovenian-style polka music.
The best there is,
Yeah.
really. It's true.
I want to hear the Teddy Bears. I've never heard them before.
Jack Teddy and the Teddy Bears, get it?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
I'm going. All right, how about some more music? To Boys, we have their brand new CD, Where the Boys Are, and we're going to go with the My Girl, Modern Girls Polka Medley.
Moja dziewczyno, daj się całować, bo ja jestem
jestem chłopak ładny, można mnie kochać, bo ja jestem chłopak ładny, można mnie kochać. Jak mnie Wojtek gdzieś płakać nie będę, przyjdzie jedyny i ładniejszy, kochać go będę, przyjdzie jedyny i ładniejszy, kochać go będę. Biorą, nie można płakać. Moja miła, powiedz mi, czy będziesz ściekać. Moja miła, powiedz mi, czy będziesz ściekać. Oj, ty dziewczyno, droga jedyno, moje serce dziś raniłaś, kochać innego. Moje serce dziś raniłaś, kochać innego. Polskie dziewczęta mają piękne lica, to nie jeden młody chłopiec do nich się zaleca. To nie jeden młody chłopiec do nich się zaleca. Noszą króciutkie spódniczki i wiązkie porteczki, to się u nich ubierają te nasze dzieweczki. To się u nich ubierają te nasze dzieweczki.
Hi, this is Dave Musial, owner of Four Seasons Heating, Air Conditioning, and Plumbing. Are you tired of wondering, will that old furnace make it through another winter? Is your furnace constantly breaking down? Let Four Seasons bring the comfort and peace of mind back to your home and cut your utility bills by 40%. Call Four Seasons today to receive this special offer. Furnaces from $17.95. Plus, we guarantee to beat any quote by $500. So call today.
For all the right reasons, call 866-4 Seasons.
Four Seasons Heating, Air Conditioning, Plumbing, and Electrical is proud to be a Chicago-based Polish-owned company. Call Four Seasons today at 1-866-4SEASONS. That's 1-866-473-2766. And be sure to mention that you heard this ad on the I.P.A. Polka Show.
Hey, we'd like to remind everybody about the 12th annual I.P.A. benefit dance that's taking place out on the East Coast in Ludlow, Massachusetts. And that's our director is Eddie Shella, as well as our second vice president, Freddie Kay, run this every year. They do a fantastic job. And this year it's going to be taking place on Saturday, March 11th and Sunday, March 12th. Saturday is going to be featuring the boys, featuring Polka Hall of Famers Frankie Liszka and Mike Matuzek. And then on Sunday, it's going to be a very special thing. They're going to be honoring two of the new Hall of Fame inductees. They're going to be honoring Richie Madura from the Connecticut Twins, who we had the pleasure of meeting last Labor Day, who's just inducted into the Hall of Fame, a very fine clarinet player. And also our good buddy, Stash Galunka from right here in Chicago, who was inducted into the Hall of Fame. Music by Lenny Mulca's Chicago Push, Dennis Polisky and the Eddie Foreman Orchestra on Sunday. So once again, write that date down, or those dates down, folks. Saturday, March 11th, Sunday, March 12th, the 12th annual I.P.A. benefit dance taking place at the Ludlow PACC in Ludlow, Massachusetts. This event sells out every year, so if you'd like tickets, please give a call to 413-589-9300, 413-589-9300. There's going to be rooms available there if you're coming in from out of town. If you have a table of 8 or more, you can give Carol Blida a call at 413-549-6997. Make it a point to stop in Saturday, March 11th and Sunday, March 12th, the big annual I.P.A. benefit dance in Ludlow, Massachusetts.
All right, and taking us back to Chicago, Patrick Henry is running events on Friday nights. He's calling it Friday Night Polka, and his next event is coming up on Friday, February 3rd, featuring Tony Blazonczyk's New Phase. And The music will be from 8 until 12. Doors open about a half hour before that. Just so you know, there's no food on Fridays being served. Lots of cold drinks, but no food. So go out and grab some dinner with your friends and family beforehand, then come on down to Glendora. Okay, we have music?
Yes, we have music. We've got Freeze Dried as they appeared last week at the I.P.A. January Dance, and here's one of their songs that earned them a Song of the Year. It's called Angelina.
Angelina, Angelina, please bring down your concertina and play welcome for me, cause I'll be coming home from sea. Angelina, Angelina, please bring down your concertina and play welcome for me, cause I'll be coming home from sea. Oh, it's so long since I've been home, seems like there's no place to roam. Well, I've sailed around the Horn, I've been from San Jose up to Baffin Bay, and I've rode out many a storm. Angelina, Angelina, please bring down your concertina and play welcome for me, cause I'll be coming home from sea. Angelina, Angelina, please bring down your concertina and play welcome for me, cause I'll be coming home from sea. Well, I've heard all the bawdy tunes, I've been in honky-tonk saloons, I took my liquor by the vat, I would've stayed on call for a rousing ball home was where I hung my hat. But now it's Angelina, Angelina, please bring down your concertina and play welcome for me, cause I'll be coming home from sea. Angelina, Angelina, please bring down your concertina and play welcome for me, cause I'll be coming home from sea. Here we go, boys! They love, they love, that's the baby. Come on! Well, I've caught too many a girl, I've been in ports all around the world, but my rambling days are done. I've been from Curacao up to Tokyo, and I found there's only one, and she is Angelina, Angelina. Please bring down your concertina and play welcome for me, cause I'll be coming home from sea. Everybody now! Angelina, Angelina, please bring down your concertina and play welcome for me, cause I'll be coming home from sea. Little soft. Angelina, Angelina, please bring down your concertina and play welcome for me, cause I'll be coming home from sea. Angelina, Angelina, please bring down your concertina and play a welcome for me, cause I'll be coming home from sea. Angelina, Angelina, please bring down your concertina and play a welcome for me, cause I'll be coming home from sea. I'll be coming home. I'm coming back to you, baby. Come on down, I wanna show you around. Oh, Angelina, Angelina. End of story.
All right, coming up, the next event is Saturday, February 11th. It's the 7th annual Puchki Ball, hosted by the Dyer Knights of Columbus. That's Saturday, February 11th from 6 until 11:30 at the Casa Maria Hall on the grounds of St. Maria Goretti Church, 500 Northgate Drive in Dyer, Indiana. Tickets are $25 a person. It includes dinner, dancing, and raffles. Family-style dinner, cash bar. Music will be by Jimmy Killian's Polka Band with a special guest, Richie Gomulka. Call Richie Bazant to get tickets. Here's the number, 219-864-9111.
All right, and don't forget, for all of our folks and fans in Wisconsin, that Russ and Teresa Napawaki are going to be producing their, I believe it's the second or third annual Valentine's Day dance, and that's going to be taking place on February 10th and 11th at the Plaza Hotel and Suites in Wausau, Wisconsin. Music by the Dinah vs. Dicktone Airs, the TNT Band, the Dinah Brass, the Music Connection, and also Diversico. And tickets are Friday $12 and Saturday $15. For more information, you can call Teresa at 715-572-9405. Once again, Wausau, Wisconsin, February 10th and 11th, the big Valentine's dance, Saturday and Sunday, featuring 5 different bands.
All right, and Let's Polka USA Club, also here in Chicago, has a dance coming up February 12th, and that's going to be held at the Glendora Banquet Hall, and it's featuring D Street Band from 2 to 6 p.m. So, and that's a meeting and a dinner. No, that's a dance.
That's a dance.
That's a dance, and then their next meeting is Valentine's Day from 7 to 10. That's a Wednesday.
Oh, then I don't have to take you out for dinner. I'll just take you to the Let's Polka USA meeting, right?
Oh, we'd have to talk about that.
Really?
How about dinner and then we end up there?
How about we just go to the meeting?
How about I go on to the next announcement before you guys go to blows over here? Punch Gubby Ball, St. Andrews of the Apostle Parish in Calumet City on February 25th. Now, since you guys are bringing up party times, that's going to be my birthday weekend, just to let you know.
Oh, okay.
But anyway, it's February 25th, 7 to 11 p.m. Music by the one, the only, Rick Rizutko and the Music Company. Admission $10 payable at the door. And once again, it's St. Andrews in Calumet City. If you need more information, it's on our website, IPApolkas.com.
You know, the Punchki Ball is always like, it's a fun party.
Yeah.
It really is. You got to come out. It's great. It's a great event.
I just want a candle on my Punchki.
All right.
And I want something blinky on Valentine's Day.
I'm sorry.
Back to Valentine's Day? I thought
we've moved on.
From that.
Not a refrigerator.
More music.
Yes. Actually, we have a CD. I think Rick has been playing it the last couple weeks on the Polka Show, but it's worth playing again. It's called As Long As I'm Living, and that's by Youth Polkas, which was a group of young musicians that got together at Seven Springs Resort last summer. And it was spearheaded and produced by Randy Kozlowski, one of our new Hall of Famers, along with our director from Michigan, John Zalasko. It's a great tune, so why don't you guys give it a listen. As Long As I'm Living by Youth Polka.
Some say polka music's in big trouble.
Some say that there's nothing we can do. Some say it's time to throw in the towel.
I've heard gloom and doom for years, but I don't believe it's true.
'Cause I say that there's nothing like a polka. I say that a time is gonna come.
I say someday you'll look on with amazement
to see the crowds all shouting out loud as they're having polka fun. As long as I'm living, there'll be polkas playing. As long as I'm breathing, you will hear a polka song. I'll pass on the love been given, so hear what I'm saying. As long as I'm here on the earth, polkas will live on and on and on and on and on.
Some say that everyone's to blame.
Some say pretty soon it will be all gone. They're content to sit by, idly get by and let it slip away. But I say I'm not conceding to this quietly.
I say I'm not going without a fight.
I say come on, tell me who is with me.
Let's work together to make things better, to make the future bright.
As long as I'm living, there'll be polkas playing. As long as I'm breathing, you will hear a polka song. I'll pass on what I've been given, so hear what I'm saying. As long as I'm here on the earth, polkas will live on and on and on and on and on. We've got something special, so if you agree.
Hi, this is Dave Musial, owner of Four Seasons Heating, Air Conditioning, and Plumbing. Are you tired of wondering, will the old furnace make it through another winter? Is your furnace constantly breaking down? Let Four Seasons bring the comfort and peace of mind back to your home and cut your utility bills by 40%. Call Four Seasons today to receive this special offer. furnaces from $17.95. Plus, we guarantee to beat any quote by $500. So call today.
For all the right reasons, call 866-4Seasons.
All right, well, I think it's about time to say goodbye, everybody, for another edition of the I.P.A. Polka Show. If you're not doing anything this afternoon, the Ampliers will be at Glendora House. So it's a Patrick Henry event. I believe it's 2 to 6. So everybody have a great polka week, and we'll see you all down the polka road soon.
Have a great Sunday and a great week ahead of you. And go out and support polkas.
Yeah, absolutely. And once again, we just want to say in closing, thank you everybody for coming out last weekend to the big I.P.A. event in Chicago. We really appreciate everybody's support. If you weren't there, you missed a great time. And for those of you that were, you know about the great time we had. So
and we
thanks
appreciate
again.
all of you. We really do.
We really do. Thanks, everybody. Have a great day.
Bye-bye.
Okay. Little polka family, I'll marry you, polka.
Mam na cię ochotnie, żebyś mi kazała przy wszedłym sobotę. Żebyś mi kazała przy wszedłym sobotę. Sobotę cały dzień, niedzielę do rana, żeniłbym się z tobą, Marysiu kochana. Żeniłbym się z tobą, Marysiu kochana. Przychodź w sobotę, lepiej przed niedzielę. Łóżeczko Jasieńku, dla ciebie wyścielę. Łóżeczko Jasieńku, dla ciebie